Hey there, guys. Welcome back to week two of our Cyber US History course. Last week, it should have been pretty simple, not a whole lot of time involved, and I set that up on purpose. It was really just to get you adjusted and make sure everything's working, that your Google Doc is submitting, you're able to access the textbook, and you just get a vibe for how the class is going to run. This week's a little similar in the sense that we're still just kind of getting started and getting into the content. Once again, you should be submitting every Monday. My mistake, I forgot we were off on Monday because of Labor Day weekend. So if you submit on Tuesday, that's fine. But either way, each week I need you to submit by 7:30. A couple of you reached out with some issues, couldn't access the ebook. It's important that you're able to. We're going to be using that ebook throughout the school year. Like I mentioned last week, if you want a physical textbook, I certainly can get you one. So just come see me at East or email me and I'll leave it at the front desk. I don't think there's going to be a need for that, but if we get to a point where you feel there's a need, certainly it's available. All right. This week, simple enough. You're going to, again, complete everything in order. If you try to skip ahead, it's not going to allow you. So make sure you're clicking from top to bottom on this week's folder. This week is dealing with the amendments and looking at our Constitution, just as a way to kind of set up the rest of the course. These amendments will be coming up throughout the school year in the different areas of content that we're going to be studying. So it's important that we have a general understanding. I imagine that you've studied the amendments in the past, so this is nothing new, I would imagine. However, one of the assignments that I have you completing is dealing with the Bill of Rights, or both are, excuse me, but the first one is really having you put the amendments in images, all the amendments in images. And so you can use a meme, you can create an image, whatever works for you, but really just showing me understanding, right? So that meme or image should reflect one aspect of each amendment. The second assignment that you're going to look at is looking at which amendment was violated. For that assignment, it is a PDF, so you're going to have to put your answers in a Google Doc and submit that way. So ultimately, it's going to give you a scenario, and then you have to tell me which amendment was violated. That's why I posted the Bill of Rights themselves and then the Bill of Rights explanation. It's like a broken down. So there's two websites that you'll see there that you're going to be forced to view. Those can help you figure that second assignment out. All right. So that's really all we have for this week. Next week, when we come back, we're going to start diving into our content, which is really looking at the progressive era. So we'll get up and going with that after next week. As always, if there's an issue, any sort of glitch that you can't get into the assignment, or the ebook's not working, or simply you just have questions, reach out with a question through email, and I'll get right back to you. A few of you had emailed me earlier in the week, and I think it was just a matter of getting used to how the course was set up. So my goal is to make the course manageable for you, and you'll see some weeks the workload's a little bit lighter than other weeks, but really the idea being, guys, to have some flexibility for you to get this stuff done. So if there's any issues, questions, concerns, whatever it may be, like I said, reach out to me. But hopefully your first week is off to a good start. I haven't had a chance to look at your getting to know you yet. I'm doing that over the weekend, so I'll try to put some faces with names. I did start browsing through a few, but I haven't gotten through all of them. But being that we're cyber and we're not going to meet physically every day, I think it's important that we sort of have somewhat of a relationship where I know who you are. So again, make sure you get that posted as well. All right. I hope you're off to a great start to your school year, like I said, and I'll see you next week. Thanks, guys.